Now at 11, we begin with breaking news. The FBI carries out Operation Gangster's Paradise. Alleged murderers, drug dealers, and racketeers connected to the Mexican mafia taken down across Southern California neighborhoods. The raids happened early this morning and led to 30 arrests. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. So some big news this morning. We have team coverage. We're learning more details on the massive operation and which neighborhoods were targeted. Let's start off with our Guad Venegas, who just heard from the FBI. Guad.
Annabelle, good morning. The FBI joined state and local authorities here in Santa Ana at the federal building to offer a press conference where they shared fascinating details about the operation and also the Mexican mafia that they say operated illegal crimes all across Orange County. They shared a photo with 47 individuals that were part of this indictment. Just fascinating as they shared the details of the crimes that had been committed. Also talking about the way the Mexican mafia operated with a leader behind bars. They identified a man, a 48-year-old man, Luis Cárdenas, who they say used a cell phone and would send encrypted messages to send orders to everyone that was involved. Let's hear Bill Saley, U.S. Attorney, speaking during this press conference about the crimes that were committed.
These charges include racketeering, conspiracy, kidnapping, extortion, trafficking dangerous drugs such as fentanyl, methamphetamine, and as well as illegal gambling and murder.
Serious accusations. So the indictment was against 47 individuals. They shared this morning that 43 of them were detained this morning. They also spoke about illegal gambling sites, which they called slap houses, that the Mexican mafia influenced. They charged taxes and offered protection to these locations. Now, this was a joint operation between the FBI, also state authorities, as well as the local police department here in Santa Ana, in Anaheim, and the city of Fullerton, along with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. They said that they had to make use of 7 different SWAT teams this morning as they went in to detain a lot of these individuals. So just fascinating the way they say the Mexican mafia was operating in the area. They said this investigation went on for 2 years before they decided to move forward this morning and make those arrests. Annabelle?
An all hands on deck situation, a long list of accusations there, Guad. Thank you so much for that. And our team coverage continues with Cádiz Klemack, who is in Lakewood, where one of those raids happened. John.
Yeah, we know of at least 4 different places throughout the area where it happened. So I want you to kind of imagine this neighborhood early this morning, all of this surrounded by vehicles, a lot of them armored vehicles. This is the house in question. Behind it here is this walkway that crosses the 605 freeway. Neighbors telling us that was packed with agents up there as well. Home surveillance video caught the commotion just after 6 this morning. The flashing lights of what neighbors say was no less than 20 vehicles surrounding a home.
Got woken up by the flashbangs, I believe. Went out, and then I noticed that there was a team up here on the footbridge. They had like a shield.
This neighbor told us whoever was living in the home had only been there about a year. He says they seemed quiet and didn't suspect anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's really weird for this neighborhood.
But at least 2 people, according to the FBI, were taken into custody here this morning, part of a bigger operation to take down 25 associates of the Mexican mafia in one swoop. 4 locations between LA and Orange County by sunrise, here in Lakewood, Long Beach, Anaheim, Santa Ana. Those 25 added to a total of 43 over the last 2 years, now in custody in the Fed's investigation alleging racketeering, drug trafficking, kidnapping, assaults, and murder. We saw some of them being processed in Santa Ana this morning. A wild end for neighbors who say they had no idea.
Nothing ever menacing that you noticed?
Besides the undesirables kind of coming over, and no.
Yeah, still a lot to investigate with all of this. Of course, that will continue, and so will our coverage on this afternoon. For now, reporting live in Lakewood, I'm Cádiz Klemack, NBC4 News. Annabelle, back to you.
Yeah, and a lot to digest for a lot of these neighbors. John, thank you so much for that.